Have you ever stood in front of a freshly painted wall and felt a sense of a new beginning? Or looked at an old, peeling wall and wondered about the stories it could tell? What if I told you that the simple act of painting a wall connects us to one of the oldest human traditions? A ritual that spans tens of thousands of years. Today, we're going on a journey deep inside ancient caves and right back into our own homes to uncover the whispered stories hidden in layers of paint. Imagine a vast, silent cave, its walls covered in magnificent paintings of bison, hunters, and abstract symbols. For centuries, we saw these as single snapshots of a long-lost world. But we were only seeing the surface. What lies beneath is a story far more complex and profound. Archaeologists, armed with incredible technology like infrared and X-ray fluorescence, have started to peel back the layers of time, revealing a wall of whispers. Beneath the art we can see, they found other paintings, older paintings, sometimes completely different scenes. It's like a prehistoric book, with each generation adding its own chapter. For example, in Spain's El Castillo cave, some paintings date back over 40,000 years. Generations later, another group would come to the same sacred spot, but they didn't erase the old art. Instead, they painted over it, or next to it. A horse might be painted over an older bison, or a new set of handprints might appear alongside ones made millennia earlier. This wasn't an act of destruction, it was a conversation across time. Each new layer was a continuation, a way of saying, we were here too, we honor what came before, and we add our own story. It was a living, breathing canvas that evolved with the people who used it. Think about it. A single patch of rock could hold the artistic expressions of hundreds of generations, a silent dialogue stretching across the abyss of history. How did they do it? They used natural pigments, just like we do, but their color palette was deeply symbolic. Red ochre, made from iron-rich clay, often represented life, blood, and energy. Black, from charcoal or manganese oxide, could signify the darkness of the cave, the night, or the spirit world. White from chalk might symbolize bones or ghosts. Every color wasn't just decorative. It was packed with meaning, emotion, and belief. Now, let's fast forward 40,000 years, right into your living room. You decide to repaint. Maybe you're covering up the bright yellow from your college days with a calming, sophisticated gray. Or you're painting a nursery, layering soft blues and whites over what was once a home office. On the surface, you're just changing the decor. But aren't you doing exactly what our ancestors did? You are layering your own story onto the walls of your home. The old color represents a past chapter of your life, a memory, an identity. The new color represents who you are now, your hopes, your feelings, your future. That scuff mark on the wall you're about to paint over, maybe it's from moving in your first couch. The faded spot by the window, that's where you hung a picture of your family. Each imperfection is a fossil of a memory. When you choose a color today, you're also engaging in that ancient ritual of symbolic expression. We say a blue room is calming, a red one is energetic, and a green one connects us to nature. We're still using color to shape our emotions and tell a story about who we are and how we want to feel in our own sacred space, our home. The technology has changed from a chewed twig and ochre to a paint roller and a can of latex, but the fundamental human impulse remains the same. The walls of our homes are our modern cave walls. They hold the echoes of laughter, the quiet moments of reflection, and the marks of a life being lived. Every time we pick up a paintbrush, we are participating in humanity's oldest form of storytelling. is not just about aesthetics, it's about identity, memory, and connection. The next time you walk into a room, take a moment to really look at the walls. Think about the colors, the textures, and the layers that might be hidden underneath. What stories are they telling? What stories will you add? You are part of a tradition that began in the flickering firelight of a prehistoric cave. A tradition of turning a blank surface into a testament of human experience. The wall doesn't just hold up the roof, it holds our stories. It's a silent witness to our journey, whispering tales of who we were, who we are, and who we hope to become. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through time. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the hidden histories that surround us every day. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. What stories do your walls tell? Until next time, keep looking deeper,